Well, the 55th annual NAACP Image Awards are happening March 16th on BET and on CBS. And the ceremony is a time to honor outstanding achievement in film, television, theater, music, and literature. Joining me now to talk all about the awards and the organization is NAACP Vice Chair Karen Boykin-Towns. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I want to start first with the Image Awards. Voting closes tomorrow. Yep. Are you seeing any front runners?
I can't say, but what I can say is that everyone is invited to go to NAACPImageAwards.net to vote. It closes tomorrow at 6 p.m. and everyone is welcome to join in. It's going to be a lot of fun, and the categories are stacked with talent like you wouldn't believe.
And is this one of the ways that your organization connects with younger people who are more likely to watch awards like this and get involved on social media?
Well, I think that certainly when you look at some of the recording artists and movie stars and TV personalities, yes, it engages them, but I think the work is really what it is that connects us to our members and those who want to become members. And for our young people, we have 700 youth units and college chapters around the country. And they are fierce advocates running from the ages of 9 to 26. And we are really excited about them taking up the mantle and really being engaged and active and trying to bring about positive change.
Yeah, and ultimately it's on the young people to keep up the momentum,
Absolutely.
Right? We need every generation to come in.
Absolutely.
So how do you keep that momentum going?
Well, we have a youth and college division that's led by Wisdom Cole, our director. We have 7 youth board members that sit around our table of 64, and their work is pretty evident in the cancellation of student debt. So as you know, with our advocacy, President Biden has now canceled debt for 3.9 million Americans. That totals about $139 billion.
Yes.
And student debt is an issue of great importance for a lot of people, but certainly our college students who many times can't buy a home because of the debt or can't start families and that sort of thing. So that's one of the important things that has been led by our youth and college members.
And we also know that that student debt disproportionately impacts the Black students. And when you're sitting under that debt,
That's
it's
right.
so hard to get ahead of it. So can you talk at all about, especially since you work with young people, how policies like this are really affecting change in their lives?
Absolutely. So what we know is that 50% of Black students have more debt than their counterparts. And after 4 years of college, it's up to 100%. And it impacts their ability to get their lives started, to buy homes, to start families. And so with this policy, it's not just Black students who are getting their debt eliminated. It's across the board. But this is the great thing about the work of the NAACP. What we do to advocate for the Black community many times helps others. And that is why, we are really working hard to ensure that people know that it's important to be engaged, and it's not just helping us, it really helps all of society. And
very quickly, any other policies that you guys are working on that you want to share?
Well, the most important thing we can be doing this year in 2024 is voting,
Yeah.
ensuring that we inspire people to understand the issues, to be able to go out and vote and bring people with them, because our democracy is at stake, and we must ensure that we increase voter turnout, especially Black voter turnout.
And even in the primaries too, not just those major presidential elections. Well, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, voting for the NAACP Image Awards closes tomorrow, and you can catch the show on March 16th on BET and CBS.